When Maria Rodriguez's $200 wedding singer canceled 45 minutes before her ceremony, wedding coordinator Vanessa Mills was in full panic mode. Small community center in St. Paul, Minnesota. 87 guests. No music. No backup plan. Then she spotted the small man in the purple shirt carrying a guitar case, arriving through the back entrance. Thank God, she thought. The venue must have sent backup musicians. She rushed over. You're late. The ceremony starts in 30 minutes. Set up in that corner. Please try to look professional. The man nodded quietly, said nothing, and walked to the corner. For the next 45 minutes, he sat there silently, while Vanessa frantically called every musician in the Twin Cities. Nobody knew that the backup musician she'd just dismissed was Prince. And when he finally stood up, picked up that guitar, and asked, "May I?" A $200 budget wedding turned into a private concert worth millions. But what he did after the performance is why this story still makes people cry 10 years later. Rondo Community Center, St. Paul, Minnesota, Saturday, June 14, 2014, 4:15 p.m. Ceremony scheduled 5 p.m. Maria Rodriguez, 28, elementary school teacher. David Chen, 29, EMT/paramedic. Together, 6 years. Saved 2 years for this wedding. Total budget, $4,500. Ultra modest. Venue rental, $800. Food, taco truck plus homemade, $1,200. Decorations, DIY, $300. Photography, friend with camera, $0. Music, $200. Carlos Mendez, local singer. 87 guests, mostly family. Working class neighborhood, mostly Latino community. 4:15 p.m. Maria's phone rang. Carlos, the singer. "Maria, I'm so sorry. My car broke down on I-94. Transmission. I'm stuck. I can't make it." Maria, trying not to cry. "Carlos, the ceremony is in 45 minutes. I know, I'm so sorry. I'll refund the deposit, but I can't get there," Maria told David, both trying not to panic. This was their wedding day. No music equals no processional, no first dance, no celebration. Wedding coordinator Vanessa Mills, 42, runs small business, handles 3 to 4 budget weddings per month. Efficient, bossy, means well but stressed. Took control. "I'll fix this. Let me make some calls." 4:20 p.m. Vanessa called every musician in her contacts. All booked. Saturday, wedding season. Quotes coming back. $500 minimum. $800. $1,200. Maria, crying, "We don't have that money. We already spent everything." Vanessa kept calling. Desperate. This couldn't happen. Not on her watch. 4:35 p.m. Still no music. Guests would start arriving soon. 87 people expecting a wedding, with music, with celebration. Vanessa, to assistant, whispered, "This is a disaster." 4:35 p.m. A small figure entered through the back door, carrying black guitar case, small amp, wearing simple purple button-down shirt, no logo, black jeans, boots, sunglasses, hair, small afro, neat, walked quietly, almost invisible. Vanessa, desperate, rushed over, assumed venue sent help. "Oh, thank God! Did the venue send you?" The man paused, looked at her. "I'm here for the wedding." Vanessa, assuming he was hired help. "Are you from Garcia's Music Services? Did they send you as backup?" "Something like that." "You're late? Do you know the songs? Pachelbel's Canon? The Processional?" "I know some songs." Vanessa, too stressed to clarify. "Fine. Set up in that corner," pointed to corner with folding chair. "Please try to look professional. This is a small wedding, but it matters to them. I'll pay you $150 cash after. That's all we have." The man nodded, walked to corner, sat down. Vanessa, to assistant, whispered, "That's the backup? He looks homeless. But beggars can't be choosers. At least we have someone." The man sat in the corner, guitar case closed, watching people arrive, Homemade decorations, paper flowers, borrowed chairs, grandmother hand-embroidering something at side table, kids running around in Sunday best, the love in the room. 4:45 p.m., guests arriving. Vanessa checked on him. "Can you at least tune that guitar?" The man opened his case, tuned quietly. "Do you have a set list?" "I'll improvise." Vanessa, frustrated. "This is a wedding, not a jam session." "I understand." Why Prince was really there. Maria Rodriguez taught at Rondo Elementary. Historically black neighborhood, now diverse. Prince had been funding music programs there quietly for 2 years. Principal mentioned Maria's wedding last week. "She's one of our best teachers. Getting married Saturday. Very modest budget." Prince, curious. "Where?" "Rondo Community Center. Full circle." She grew up in this neighborhood. Prince decided to stop by, anonymously. Bring his guitar. Maybe play one song if appropriate. Support a teacher who served his community. No announcement, no fanfare, just be present. But now he'd been mistaken for hired help, and he was going with it. 5 p.m. ceremony should start. Priest was there. Groom, David, at altar, nervous. Bride, Maria, in back room, ready, but no music for processional. Vanessa, to the man in corner, urgent whisper, "We need the processional, now. Can you play Pachelbel's canon?" "I can play something." "Just play." Prince stood, strapped on guitar, acoustic, well-worn, walked to the front. No microphone, no amplification. Sat on folding chair near altar. He began to play. Not Pachelbel, an original melody, soft, gentle, building, classical technique plus jazz harmony plus soul feeling, finger-picking, beautiful. The room went silent. People stopped talking mid-sentence. Heads turned. "Who is that?" "Where do they find him?" Maria's mother in back, about to walk Maria down aisle, heard the guitar, froze. "That sound. I know that sound." Looked through door crack at the guitarist, saw the purple shirt, the posture, the hair. Her hand went to her mouth, whispered to Maria, "Mija, that's Prince." Maria thought she misheard. "What? That guitarist?" "That's Prince." Maria, peeking out. "Mama, that's impossible. That's just some backup musician." But then she saw him, really saw him. Maria whispered, shocked, "Oh my God, it is!" The processional. Prince playing this ethereal original composition. Maria walked down the aisle in complete shock. Tears streaming. Not from wedding emotion, from disbelief. David, the groom, had no idea what was happening, why his bride looked stunned. The ceremony? Prince played softly underneath vows. Priest didn't recognize him. Older, not into pop culture. Guests starting to whisper, "Is that?" "No, can't be." "Pull up a picture." Phones coming out. Vanessa, wedding coordinator, finally recognized him. Pulled up photo on phone. Compared to the guitarist, her face went white. She'd told Prince to look professional, offered him $150, called him the backup. She sat down heavily, in shock. 5:35 p.m. ceremony over. Guests milling around. Cocktail. Hour, simple. Chips, salsa, homemade tamales. DJ booth empty. Carlos's package included DJ. Awkward silence. No music. Maria and David approached Prince. Still sitting in corner. Maria, nervous, starstruck. "Mr. Nelson, we had no idea. Thank you for playing." "But why?" Prince, standing, warm. "You teach at Rondo Elementary." Maria, surprised. "You know that?" "I know a lot of things. You teach 3rd grade. You run the after-school music club. With no budget." Maria, tearing up. "The kids love it. I heard you were getting married. Wanted to stop by. But your wedding coordinator had other plans." Slight smile. David, the groom, still processing. "Sir, Mr. Prince, you played at our wedding. Is the reception starting?" "Yes, but we don't have music. Our singer canceled." Prince. "Mind if I fill in?" Maria and David, speechless, just nodded. 5:45 p.m. Prince to Vanessa, approaching nervously. Where's your sound system? Vanessa, stammering. We were going to use the DJ's equipment, but he was part of Carlos's package. We just have the community center's old speakers. That'll work. Get me a microphone. Prince set up. Plugged guitar into community center's ancient amp. Tested mic. Feedback. Buzzing. Terrible quality. This'll do. Guests taking seats for dinner. Taco truck outside serving. Folding tables. Paper plates. But now, electric energy. Prince is going to perform? Prince into bad microphone. Congratulations, Maria and David. I'm Prince. I'll be your wedding singer tonight. The room erupted. Applause, screaming, disbelief. First dance. What song did you want? Maria, crying. We were going to do At Last by Etta James. Beautiful choice, but I don't do covers. Pause. I'll write you one. Right now. Stunned silence. Prince sat, guitar in lap, closed his eyes, thought for 30 seconds. Opened eyes. Maria and David, tell me, how did you meet? Maria, through tears. Hospital cafeteria. I was visiting my abuela. He was on break from his EMT shift. He bought my coffee. We talked for 3 hours. Prince, nodding, strummed a chord, played a melody, began singing, improvised. Right there. About coffee, hospitals, chance meetings, about love, finding you in ordinary places, about building a life on modest means, but rich love. Soft, soulful, intimate, jazz blues, conversational, personal. The room was silent except for crying. When he finished, that's your first dance song. Coffee and Hospitals. World premiere. Maria and David danced. On the small floor, Prince playing live. 87 people watching, everyone crying. For the next 90 minutes, Prince performed acoustic versions of his songs, simplified, intimate, took requests from guests, played a cumbia rhythm. For Maria's Mexican family, he'd learned cumbia years ago, played a Chinese wedding traditional song. For David's family, asked grandmother to teach him melody, learned it in 5 minutes, sang karaoke with drunk uncle. Let kids play tambourine alongside him. This wasn't a concert, it was a celebration. 7:30 p.m. Prince stopped. I need to talk to Maria and David privately. They met inside room. Prince, serious now. How much was your total wedding budget? Maria, $4,500, including everything. David, we saved for 2 years. Prince, you spent $4,500 to celebrate love in front of your community. That's more real than most $1,000,000 weddings I've seen. Pulled out checkbook, wrote check, handed it to them. Maria looked at it, $50,000. Maria couldn't breathe. We can't. Not for you. For Rondo Elementary's music program. In your name. The Maria Rodriguez Music Fund. You'll oversee it. Buy instruments. Pay for teachers. Give kids what you've been giving them, but with resources. Maria, sobbing, collapsed into David. One condition, David. Anything. Don't stop teaching. Don't leave for a higher-paying job. Those kids need you. Maria, nodding, couldn't speak. Oh, and one more thing. Pulled out another check, $10,000. Honeymoon, you deserve it. Wherever you want to go. David, also crying now. Why? Why are you doing this? Prince, because Carlos's car broke down, and sometimes the universe puts you exactly where you need to be. I was supposed to be here today, 8 p.m. Prince left, quietly, through back door. Guests wanted photos, autographs. Prince to Vanessa, no photos? This is their day, not mine. Vanessa, crying, I'm so sorry for how I treated you. Prince, cut her off, kindly. You were taking care of your clients. That's your job. You did it well. He left. Purple BMW pulled away, gone, the next day. Sunday. Maria and David's wedding went viral. Guests posted photos, none of Prince, per his request, only photos of the wedding. Story spread. Prince crashed a $4,500 wedding and performed for 2 hours. Media requests flooding in. Maria and David released one statement. Prince didn't crash our wedding. He blessed it. We'll never forget his generosity. But more than the money, we'll remember that he saw value in our modest celebration. He reminded us that love isn't measured in dollars, it's measured in presence. 6 months later, December 2014, Rondo Elementary Music Program grand opening. New music room, funded by Maria Rodriguez Music Fund. $50,000 from Prince, plus $30,000 in matching donations. 20 new instruments. Professional music teacher hired. Part-time, after-school program expanded. Maria still teaching at Rondo. Turned down offers from wealthier schools. Prince told me not to leave. I won't. April 21st, 2016. Prince passed away. Maria's tribute, Facebook post that went viral. 2 years ago, Prince played at our wedding, not because we paid him, not because we were special, but because he believed in teachers, in kids, in community. He wrote us a song on the spot. He funded our school's music program. He told me, "Don't stop teaching. I won't, Prince, I promise." 20, 24, 10 years later. Maria Rodriguez, now 38, still teaching at Rondo Elementary. 16 years total. Music programs still running, expanded to full-day curriculum. 300-plus students have gone through program. Several won music scholarships. Maria and David, 2 kids, ages 8 and 6, both in Rondo music program. Daughter plays guitar, like the man at Mommy and Daddy's wedding. The song, Coffee and Hospitals, never officially recorded. Prince improvised it once, never played again. Exists only in guests' memories and shaky phone audio. Vanessa Mills, wedding coordinator, still runs her business. Changed her approach. I never assume anymore. I listen. I pay attention. Keeps photo on desk. Her and Prince, taken by guest. Caption: The day I learned to see people, not roles. Rondo Elementary 2024. Music room full of kids. Maria teaching guitar. On wall, framed photo of her wedding day. Maria and David dancing. Prince playing in corner. Below it, plaque. Coffee and Hospitals, world premiere, June 14, 2014. Commissioned by Prince for Maria Rodriguez and David Chen. Lesson: Love shows up in unexpected places. Pay attention. Maria to students. Music isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. The man who taught me that played at my wedding for free. He could have been anywhere in the world, but he was there. That's what music does. It puts you exactly where you need to be. Camera pans to photo. Prince in purple shirt, guitar in lap. Small smile. Maria in wedding dress, crying, laughing. David in suit, stunned. 87 people bearing witness. A $4,500 wedding that became priceless. June 14th, 2014. Carlos's car broke down. But maybe it needed to. Maybe the universe had a better plan. Prince showed up at a wedding where he wasn't invited, wasn't expected, wasn't even recognized, until he was. And he turned a crisis into a miracle. Not with money, though that helped, but with presence, with music, with seeing value in what others overlook. That's not celebrity charity. That's grace.